Good morning. Happy Monday. It is time to announce the winner of last week's challenge, but also to get into this week's challenge, which was created yesterday. It's challenge number 225, and it goes, you're on the wrong end of a Chrome 45 with a pearl grip. Write a story or a poem about what put you there and which end of the Chrome you're on. In the story with the last words you will either say to the other or the last words you will ever hear. A big fat $25 is at stake. Winner is decided by likes. Go. And so far we have 6 entries. Let's look at this one. Blood, ink, pen, bone. I'm pretty sure that's a new profile. Hunting, gambling, nothing can get the adrenaline going anymore. Shot of whiskey, 1 shot in the chamber, 1 minute till midnight, 1/8 chance. There's that sweet rush. Nice. Okay, I'm off to a good start. Amanda BT, I like this writer. A guy who was alive. Mavia, yes. Demon in Heaven, The Curse of the Souls. H1, master or be mastered. Well, so far, so good. Nice. Okay, so before we jump into last week's winner, I want to talk about a couple of new writers on the app just really quickly. This is Allison Audrey. Now, I got lost in this profile in the last 48 hours. A really interesting writer. And we're getting a lot of new blood on the app, and it's cool to see these the new talent and how seamlessly they fit into, and regardless of style, it's just a really cool amalgamation of personalities and talent on this app, so on the site. And you asked about my childhood. This is a really cool piece. Let's see. As it turns out, when you hurt someone, really get to the part of them that hurts anyway, and then screw into it like a screwdriver hell-bent on breaking the screw, they get some good conversation points in therapy. I go to therapy and rant about my mom and bad drivers and security guards who are too cheerful. I ask, are they trying to screw me too? Are all people screwdrivers and I'm the screw, waiting to be used? I think I just need coffee. I think I just need some coffee, or a drink, or both. But remember, I can't take the anxiety medication with either one, so the anxiety medication doesn't get taken very much at all. And then Mamba writes, holy smokes, fuck yes, love this. Chris Adhill, what a disclaimer, yeah. Mariah, always supportive. Allison Pink. Okay, so follow Allison Audrey. Give her some chocolate. Let's see. There's another one. Yeah, LG Rowdy. I'm fairly certain this is a new profile. Commoner's Corner. I read this before I sat down to do this video, and it's really interesting about how you can be inspired or influenced when you're really young. We are often balancing a delicate line between receiving constructive critiques or destructive condemnations of our work. Eliminate the false barricades of your self-worth. You cannot reach the high ground with arbitrary walls you have placed around yourself. And this is cool. I can only judge in the place of a layman, a commoner, a literary peasant. I am no better than you or anyone else. There is no writer, no artist, no author I have placed as the authority of what is good or what is bad. The bar does not exist. It does not. It absolutely does not. Just keep fucking writing. Never let insignificance stunt your growth, or else you may grow with overwhelming regret. Yeah, that was Stream of Consciousness. Yeah, I love that portal. That's my favorite. One of my favorites. It's hard to pick one, but. And Mamba said, well said, layman. And Dusty Grind. Yeah, and all these comments from our regulars. Mamba, another comment from her. More support from her. Let's go into this profile really fast. I've done things on Mamba before, but this is Nice picture, by the way. I like that background too. But this is Mamba runs our social media, but she's also our chief marketing officer. That might fall under the umbrella of CMO. I don't know. I'm not a businessman. I'm just a monkey on the microphone, but this is cool. This is her profile is she's really good at what she does with pros, but she's also really good at this, which, bonus. But yeah, this is get lost in her profile sometime. It's a beautifully well stated, dreamy style, but also very brutal in parts, which is essential, I think. So give Mamba a look-see. So this is the one I just talked about because I'm tired, and this one is the one that just passed us. And this is you checked out, you leave a text or an email to people that you're going to be gone, you're going away for a year to write a book. And the winner is Mariah. So congratulations, Mariah. Let's look at this. This is cool because this one, this one here won, and it's really kind of it's a letter form, right? It's a letter form. And it's like I love these fuck you letters to people because I'm not sure what the context is, but I've written a few of these in my time, and I've received a few of them, more than I care to admit. But thank you and goodbye. X, you chided me. Said I spent too much time on that shitty app. What did you call it? Like Twitter and Facebook for wannabe writers? That was nothing more than a social media dumpster fire full of drama and for mediocre talent. You called me naive and too quick to join the clique. You regarded my interaction with other writers with utter disgust and jealousy. Your words stung. I'm not sure if it hurt more because of coming from a lifelong friend or from a fellow writer I had always respected. You being both, it certainly hurt. But this is not the reason for my email. I want to let you know I am leaving everything behind in order to focus on my writing. First, I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for fortifying my suspicion that I may indeed have a story within worth telling. Without your disparaging words regarding my talent and social habits, I may have never taken this drastic step of cutting ties and pursuing seclusion. Your harsh words have ignited a fire in me to write like I never have before. Thank you. Second, goodbye. Do not reply to this email. You will not hear from me again. I am excited for life's upcoming chapters. I feel they will be some of my best yet. Our friendship is now a mere footnote of regret in a book forever shelved. Be well. Wannabe writer no more, Mariah. Nice. Fucking cool. Mama said, amen, sister, let's go. And Douglas J.D., you are most definitely a writer through and through. Proud of you sticking up for yourself. And I know from personal experience that it can be difficult to do. This is interesting. All this support, right? And even though this is a challenge entry, it kind of calls me back to like being a little older, right? Like I had adversary as a writer growing up. I mean, mostly just assholes I worked with saying, you're never going to make it. Just, whatever. Warehouses and fucking factories and job sites and construction and fishing boats and fucking nightmare. Just such it's just everyday fucking death that we all have to do, right? And so I think that nowadays, I couldn't imagine being a writer nowadays, like in my 30s or 20s. I mean, I couldn't imagine the level of shit somebody must go through. And you don't have to be as tough as you had to be back in the day, but today you have to be a lot more smart. And so I guess you do have to be tough in that way, but you have to be a lot more, I guess, mentally tough, right? As far as, or not mentally, but emotionally tough. I don't know. I never take online things that seriously especially for like reviews or people talking about my work personally, because, the work's the work. I remember there was a quite famous actor and playwright, and he passed on, but there was a play in New York City, and my ex-girlfriend went up to him, and she was really pissed about this character, that he didn't represent the way she thought he should in the play from the novel. And so she went backstage, she went up to him and she was like, blah, 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 I love your work, but this character, and he looked at her and he goes, well, that's the play. And I thought that was so classy and just taught me a lot, right? Because when you have something in your brain, something on paper, it just taught me a lot. I'll stop there. And that's going to wrap today. So congratulations again, Mariah. Well done, well earned. Take that $25 and go buy a couple of shots. It's on us. And anybody out there who's watching this, thanks for tuning in. Anybody on thepros.com or across our social media platforms, thank you for being here too. And I will talk to you in the next video. Take good care.